Hello and welcome to you all to this Jnanavahini channel, and in this episode I wish to present the corporate trends which are potential enough to impact on higher education, and these developments are found in the print media from 1st to 15th June 2023. So in all, 14 major trends have been identified. 1. IT to see slower growth in 2024. 2. Digital leadership roles rising in India. 3. Amid global layoffs, formal job creation up 13% in 2023. Fourth one, companies offer care packages to new mothers back on job. Fifth, a global crisis drives opportunities at home. Sixth, SAS to invest another 1 billion in AI over next 3 years. Seventh, tech slowdown toll. 6 out of 10 companies hiring more gig workers. Eighth, TCS hires 150,000 graduates in coming years. Ninth, tech companies log on tier 2 and 3 cities for talent. 10th, the AI revolution will change work. 11th, good salary increase will depend on upskilling. 12th, recruiting sentiment improves for July-September. 13th, security to gig workers. And finally, Indian tech majors building AI rival to Chat GPT. The first one, IT to see slower growth in 2024. The Indian IT companies' revenue growth will slow down further to mid-single digits amid intensifying headwinds for the nearly $250 billion sector. The continuing uncertainties are to take their toll on hiring, and companies are expected to keep employees addition at low levels in the near term. The growth momentum witnessed a slowdown in the last 2 quarters due to macroeconomic headwinds in the United States and Europe. The next one is digital leadership roles rising in India. India's share in global digital leadership is on the rise. For instance, in 2022, there were only some 5,000 global roles present in the country, but the global digital leadership roles here are projected to grow to 20,000 by 2030. India is becoming a hub not just for innovation and digital capabilities, but also for digital leadership as well. The next one is amid global layoffs, formal jobs creation up 15% in 2023. As many as 1.39 crore people found new formal jobs in India in 2023, and this is a 13% increase compared to 2022 despite rampant layoffs globally. Even though tech startups in India laid off around 20,000 employees last fiscal, the data released a week ago shows that the other tech sectors did well in providing jobs. The next one is companies offer care packages to new mothers back on job. Indian corporate sector is going the extra mile for new mothers in the workforce, and a host of organizations like Capgemini, EY, Titan, Great Thornton, Bharat are rolling out new initiatives like flexible work options, employee resource groups, creche subsidies, that is on-site childcare, nursing rooms, and designated parking spots in an effort to provide support to new mothers within the workforce and ensure a smooth transition back to work post-maternity leave. Companies must prioritize rolling out holistic maternity benefits to support new mothers at the workplace. The next one is global crisis drives opportunities at home. Beyond traditional outsourcing, IT enterprises clients are looking at India as a major innovation hub, and markets like Latin America, Eastern Europe, and Philippines are increasingly becoming popular offshoring destinations, but the scale of Indian talent gives it a big draw. Analysts expect Indian market to capture the lion's share of the cost-saving driven markets, and India remains the low-cost and high-skill destinations for IT and tech services. The next one is SaaS to invest another 1 billion in AI over next 3 years. Data analytics company SaaS is topping up its initial $1 million investing in beefing up artificial intelligence capabilities with yet another 1 billion infusion over the next 3 years in further developing cloud-first, AI-powered advanced analytics solutions across sectors. The company plans to focus on providing tailored solutions to sectors such as banking, insurance, government, healthcare, retail, manufacturing, and energy sectors. SAS would also continue to support companies using AI, machine learning, and advanced analytics to fight fraud, manage risk, and serve their customers and citizens better. A part of new AI investment will flow to India, which is a strategic hub for the company. The next one is tech slowdown toll. 6 out of 10 companies hiring more gig workers. Gig workers are eating into the permanent jobs segment of IT sector, and the result is the pace of hiring for permanent roles across IT firms is slowing down. Permanent jobs have gone by less than 5% in 2023 compared to 2022, while the number of gig workers has increased by 40%. In 2023, 6 out of every 10 companies are hiring gig workers compared with just 2 last years. And slowdown in tech industry has accelerated the adoption of gig workforce. Seeing the expansion of the gig workers, the government is also pushing for more policies to safeguard their interests. The next one is TCS hires 150,000 graduates in coming years. TCS has escaped the vicious cycle of hiring frenzy and recruited 150,000 plus campus graduates in the last 2 fiscals. TCS has rolled out a hike of 5 to 8% of its workforce as it is emphasized on the needs to upskill on the back of AI-led changes. Newer developments like generative AI and large language models and quantum computing triggered more experimentation and innovation by the clients of Wipro, and their investment in research and innovation across different industries and the pace of innovation architecture have positioned the company well to partner with them in these initiatives. The next one is tech companies log on tier 2 and 3 cities for talent. In March, CK Birla Group's IT services and consulting firm opened its first delivery center in Coimbatore, which is the home to some of the top engineering colleges. And Deloitte India found that hiring across sectors in tier 2 and 3 towns jumped 40% over the same period in the previous year. And the salary differentials of 19% to 35% have been observed across various industries when comparing talent from tier 2 cities. The pay differential between tier 1 and tier 3 talent can be as high as 50 to 60%. The next one is the AI revolution will change work. The Goldman Sachs has estimated that the technology behind popular AI tools such as DALL-E and Chat GPT could automate the equivalent of 300 million full-time jobs. Researchers at OpenAI, the maker of those tools, and the University of Pennsylvania found that 80% of the US workforce could see an effect of at least 10% on their tasks. Next one is the good salary increase will depend on upskilling, so says Wipro. In this current environment of economic slowdown and low hiring, IT professionals should focus on upskilling. The industry has reached a level of sanity with respect to salaries, and indicated salary increases in future would depend on individuals upskilling and reskilling themselves. Now, niche skills like generative AI and cyber security will get a premium. As generative AI picks up, a lot of the work at the bottom of the pyramid, like doing analysis, will be done by machine, forcing people to do more complex works. The next one is recruiting sentiment improves for July-September. India's job market is likely to see an uptick in July-September 2023, signaling a positive turnaround after 2 consecutive quarters of cooling down. Hiring sentiment has grown stronger by 6 percentage points compared to the June quarter. And overall, technology roles continue to drive employment despite the layoffs and the concerns around a slowdown. Business in the IT industry continues to report the most optimistic outlook. The next trend is security to gig workers. A big part of India's unfolding growth story is the digitization of commerce and service provision that has resulted in the platformization and ecosystem made possible by gig workers. With a projected 23.5 million gig workers in India by 2030, it would not be an overstatement to term them the key economic players going forward. Strong support for these workers should come from gig companies that themselves benefit from this agile and low-cost work arrangement. And the next major development is Indian tech majors building AI rival to Chat GPT. Indian tech majors including Tech Mahindra, Zoho Corporation and TCS could be developing generative artificial intelligence-based platforms to rival Sam Altman's Chat GPT. Tech Mahindra has created an AI think tank which is already in action, working with academia and government officials to figure out how AI can be applied to boost innovation. And similarly, Infosys has been an early investor in OpenAI, investing about $1 billion in the then not-for-profit in 2013, and TCS has incorporated IBM's AI platform, Watson, into its AI solutions in the recent years. To summarize the presentation in this segment, the growth momentum in revenues of Indian IT companies witnessed a slowdown in the last 2 quarters due to macroeconomic headwinds in the United States and Europe. 2, India is becoming a hub not just for innovation and digital capabilities, but also for digital leadership as well. 3, as many as 1.39 crore people found new formal jobs in India in 2023. 4th, India corporate sector is going the extra mile for new mothers in the workforce by rolling out holistic benefits. 5, beyond traditional outsourcing, IT enterprise clients are looking at India as a major co-innovation hub. 6, SAS plans to focus on providing tailored solutions to sectors such as banking, insurance, government, healthcare, retail, manufacturing, and energy. 7th, gig workers are eating into the permanent jobs pie of the IT sector, and hence the pace of hiring for permanent role across IT firms is slowing down. 8th one, TCS has rolled out a hike of 5 to 8% for its workforce, as it has emphasized on the need to upskill on the back of AI-led changes. 9th, there is an ever-increasing preference by the organizations to tap Tier 2 and 3 talent, both from an MBA as well as BTech curriculum standpoint. 10th, Goldman Sachs estimated that the technology behind popular AI tools such as DAL-E and Chat GPT could automate the equivalent of 300 million full-time jobs. 11th, in this current environment of economic slowdown and lower hiring, IT professionals should focus on upskilling. 12th, India's job market is likely to see an uptick in July-September, signaling a positive turnaround after 2 consecutive quarters of cooling down. 13th, strong support for gig workers should come from gig companies that themselves benefit from this agile and low-cost work and arrangement. And finally, Indian tech majors including Tech Mahindra, Zoho Corporation, and TCS could be developing generative AI-based platforms to rival Sam Altman's Chat GPT. Thank you all for listening to this presentation.